Good morning. Happy Wednesday, 8th graders. Hope you guys are doing well. I want to start off this video by saying thank you to Carlos, Zephon, and Connor R for, doing their required work on Monday, as I only had 3 of you complete that. It's vital that you are getting on a computer, going on to Schoology, and completing the work that I am sending home on the days you are at home. And it's not a day off. It is not a day off of school. You will be seeing zeros going into the grade book. You need to complete those assignments. Just try them. Get on the computer, put in some effort, send it in so I can at least give you some points. Otherwise, I had to give you zeros, and I don't want to have to fail anyone. So please make sure you're doing your work. I'm doing my part here. You need to do your part at home. So please make sure you're doing that. Zephon, Carlos, and Connor, I will be giving you some extra credit points inside of Skyward because it is well deserved. Thank you for being on task and doing what you need to do. So today you are going to be finishing up your color by code that you sent that you were supposed to do on Monday. So Carlos and Zephon and Connor, you only have to do this today. So, and then also we're going to practice some word problems. There's only 4. I'm going to do one right now for you. So in reality, you only have 3. 3 to do, okay? So when you're doing these, let's kind of zoom in a little bit. But when you are doing these, you want to focus on kind of what we're looking for, right? So I'm going to underline the information that you need. And so what you're doing is you're going to write an equation and tell me what x represents. So we know that we have 300. Oh, that is way too big. Let's lower our font size here. We know that we have 337 students who went on a field trip. 6 buses were filled and 7 students traveled in cars. Okay, how many students were in each bus? So if we're looking at this, we can notice that if we're looking at how many students are in each bus, our x is going to represent how many students are in each bus, right? Because what we're looking for, what our x is that we are trying to figure out how many students are in each of those buses, okay? That's our x. We already know how many buses there are. We don't know how many students are in each bus. We know how many students there are total, but we don't know how many students there are. So when we're writing this equation, we can say, okay, so I know there's a total of 337 students. We know that we have 6 buses, and we know that our x is the number of students on each bus. And we also know that there's an additional 7 students that did not go on a bus, that 7 students went in cars. Okay, so if we do 6 times x, so the number of buses times the number of students, plus 7, you should get 337. So let's walk through this and see if we get it correct. 337 equals 6x plus 7. And so, of course, you're going to do the order of operations, right? You're going to kind of do what we've been doing, bringing things across that wall, that equal sign, by doing the inverse. So if I'm looking at this, the first thing that I notice is that I need to get rid of this 7, right? We're trying to get things away from our variable. We're trying to isolate that variable. So I'm going to do the inverse operation and subtract 7 on both sides. So after that, we are going to be at 330 equals 6x, and that is where we are right now. After that, you can kind of see that we are doing 330 equals 6x, which is multiplication, because 6 times x is in fact multiplication, right? And so what we are going to do is that we are going to divide both sides by 6, right? So you are going to divide everything here by 6. Okay, and once you do that, you're going to see that 6x divided by 6 is going to leave you with x equals, and then 330 divided by 6 will leave us with 55, and that is our answer. Okay, class, you can use this document to show your work on this. You don't need to put it on a piece of paper unless you really want to and turn it in, but you can show your work on here and turn it in today so I can give you credit. But if you have any questions on this, I'm going to be on my computer all day today. I have some meetings, but I'll be around. So please reach out and I'll help you out. But please do your work. Okay, you only have 3 more to do. Do your best. I can give you credit if you try. Have a great day. Care about y'all. Miss ya.